What is like respectful in a relationship? Like
Trusting the
those
person and
guidelines.
not paying somebody to see if they would cheat.
But it happened.
Not true.
You went on a date with this girl.
It wasn't a date.
She literally told me that you took her out to eat.
No.
Yeah, and you guys hooked up. You can't sit here and deny that.
I am denying because it's not true.
Okay, sure.
She's a client, and after we were working out, we got food, which was across the street.
That's
where
not
we
what she
walked.
told me.
That's what I'm telling you.
She told me you guys had sex.
I'm telling you we didn't.
So are you saying she's lying?
I'm saying she's lying.
Let's find out from her.
Okay.
All right.
Oh my God.
Paula, can you tell him what you told me?
So I pretty much told her that you took me to this really fancy restaurant, and afterwards we went back to my place and hooked up.
And that he came on to you in the car and you guys are kissing.
Yes.
Yeah, see?
Why would you sit here and lie?
I lied because
So you weren't telling the
Wait.
truth?
I didn't think that she deserved you, so I lied.
Oh my
We're kind of
God.
friends. Clearly, she doesn't value the faithful, amazing man that you are. I thought, maybe I have a chance because...
So you thought you had a chance with him, so you're trying to home wreck us so that you can be with him?
Wow.
Thanks. She lied to my face.
And what have I been saying?
All right, well, I'm sorry for doing that and making it go that far instead of talking to you about it. When I feel like someone's pulling away, I'll just pull away too. We were long distance, and I see you liking all Instagram girls' pictures, and you were not texting me as much, not calling me.
I was working a lot, but that doesn't mean I was cheating on you.
Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Taylor The Fiend back again with another response video. And guys, before we jump into today's episode, don't forget to subscribe on your way in, and don't forget to subscribe to our newest member of Fiend Gang, Detective Warg. His channel will be linked in the video description. But without further ado, let's jump into the rest of today's video.
It bothers me when people say, Emma, he's for the streets. Well, I know this, because where the fuck do you think I found him? Where the fuck you think I am? I'm in the streets.
And these girls wonder why they can't find a long-term relationship. You're out here going to clubs, going to bars, trying to hook up with random dudes, and then come around and try and turn that guy into a boyfriend and or husband. He only saw you as some fun. A lot of these guys who are going out to these places, they're not interested in committing to you. They're not interested in having relationships, okay? Because they can tell you're the type of girl who would make a terrible wife.
What is like respectful in a relationship? Like
Trusting the
those
person
guidelines.
and not paying somebody to see if they would cheat.
But it happened.
Not true.
You went on a date with this girl.
It wasn't a date.
She literally told me that you took her out to eat.
No.
Yeah, and you guys hooked up. You can't sit here and deny that.
I am denying because it's not true.
Okay, sure.
She's a client, and after we were working out, we got food, which was across the street.
That's
where
not
we
what she
walked.
told me.
That's what I'm telling you.
She told me you guys had sex.
I'm telling you we didn't.
So are you saying she's lying?
I'm saying she's lying.
Let's find out from her.
Okay.
All right.
Oh my God.
Paula, can you tell him what you told me?
So I pretty much told her that you took me to this really fancy restaurant, and afterwards we went back to my place and hooked up.
And that he came on to you in the car and you guys are kissing.
Yes.
Yeah, see?
Why would you sit here and lie?
I lied because
So you weren't telling the
Wait.
truth?
I didn't think that she deserved you, so I lied.
Oh
We're
my
kind of
God.
friends. Clearly, she doesn't value the faithful, amazing man that you are. I thought, maybe I have a chance because...
So you thought you had a chance with him, so you're trying to home wreck us so that you can be with him?
Wow.
Thanks. She lied to my face.
And what have I been saying?
All right, well, I'm sorry for doing that and making it go that far instead of talking to you about it. When I feel like someone's pulling away, I'll just pull away too. We were long distance, and I see you liking all Instagram girls' pictures, and you were not texting me as much, not calling me.
I was working a lot, but that doesn't mean I was cheating on you.
Both of these women are straight up crazy. You can tell by the look on this guy's face that the damage to their relationship has absolutely been done. Okay, rather than choose to believe the word of her partner, she went out. This woman right here went out, hired another woman to try and sabotage their relationship, and then that other woman ended up lying about what actually happened. Guys, there are so many reasons why modern day relationships are going downhill so absolutely fast. And this level of craziness is one of the many damn reasons, okay? This woman didn't even take her man's word at all. She took some stranger who was literally trying to steal her boyfriend. This is why you don't take relationship advice from a lot of modern ladies, guys. You just straight up don't. A lot of them will go out there, they'll try and sabotage each other's relationships, they'll try and ruin each other's chances at relationships, because oftentimes they actually want to hook up with the boyfriend themselves.
Can't even get to the point of being excited about being interested in someone. What they don't tell you about when you're doing a lot of healing and self-work is you're able to call BS on people real fast. Dating don't even get past a certain level because you're able to see the red flags quickly. Jesse.
Wow, congratulations. You know, all this healing and self-work and, you know, trauma solving and all this stuff, and still no boyfriend. Still no husband. So right here on the TikTok, guys, it says, the dating pool gets small when you realize that you're not able to be fooled. It's so crazy to me that girls can't even see this, right? This woman's inbox, okay, on Instagram, I'm going to assume that she has an Instagram because any of these girls making TikToks realistically have just Instagrams full of absolute crap. There would be men in those Instagram DMs who would want to have a relationship with her. Okay, but what she's doing is she's looking at the top percentage of men and she's going, oh, they have red flags. Oh, they're not taking me seriously. Of course not. Why would they? Why would the top percentage of men come along and go, you know what, I can have this girl here who makes me jump through a whole bunch of hoops and I can't really be bothered. Or I can just go with Stacy, the blonde over there, who's quite attractive, and she just rocks up at my house in an Uber whenever I want her to, 1 a.m. in the morning or not. You know? Like your whole, oh, I can see red flags, I can choose my partners correctly. Okay, where exactly is your man then? If you're so healed and enlightened, madam.
The other day, I got interested. My interest was piqued for the first time in I don't know how many months. Within 24 hours, I was able to see a red flag. Several at that. You can't.
Wow, congratulations, fantastic. It's almost like the dudes who you select have multitudes of red flags. It's almost like the men that you select by default have red flags. Okay, and you ever consider what red flags you have? Perhaps your choice in men might be the first one that comes to mind.
I can't even move on it. I can't even be hyped because I peep it too fast now. Dating pool gets smaller and smaller and smaller when you're not able to be fooled as easily anymore.
Let's not kid ourselves, by the way, here, guys. This dude who she was interested in, she's not disinterested in the man because he has red flags now, excuse me. This is one of the funniest things that I see going around the internet, where women will try and say, oh, I hate him. He's bad. He's disgusting. He's this, he's that, okay? But in order for a man to be attractive to a woman, the woman doesn't have to like him. That's the funniest part about the whole equation. Girls out here pretending like they need to connect on some deep level and they need to really like the guy in order to have bedroom fun in a relationship with him. No, you don't. You don't need to like him at all. If that were true, then a lot of these women wouldn't even have a body count above 3. Okay, but they go out there and they will specifically get with dudes that they don't like. Guys, let me tell you something. If you're a dude out there and you're dating, okay, and you can get a response from a woman that either says, A, I like him, or B, he's terrible, I hate him, gross, take the second one, because that's going to get you a lot further.
Rough out here, that's all I'm saying.
Welcome to another Rants with Rose. Something I've come to realize is men don't like it when women are confident. Y'all say y'all do, but y'all ain't about it. That's where this whole for the streets thing came from.
The thing is, a lot of these modern women they confuse confidence with arrogance, and they confuse confidence with entitlement. Men are not interested in entitled, narcissistic women. Okay, the confidence, it doesn't really help you attract a man, but it's really not really an issue, okay? The problem is, a lot of these girls, what they're doing is they're going out here and saying, I'm a boss babe, I'm a queen, I don't need no man. And then they're surprised when they treat men like garbage and second-class citizens that they end up having no man who wants to keep them around. It's not that men are repulsed by your quote-unquote confidence or they can't handle you. They just like the peace of mind of being with someone who isn't incredibly arrogant and narcissistic.
Now, granted, some women can be hoish, but that's not something for men to shame them for.
Why not? It absolutely is. Let me say this, guys, okay? I will say this. If a girl wants to go out there and she wants to be a 304 and make all those questionable decisions, who are we, gentlemen, to deny these women their modern day liberation, okay? You want to go out there, you want to get with dude after dude, totally fine with me, okay? But when you start asking questions about, oh, why can't I have a family? Why don't men want to have a relationship with me? I only seem to attract the bad boys. All of these things are on you. Men don't want to give up their commitment, or at least anyone who respects themselves doesn't want to give up their commitment to a woman who has been passed around by a bunch of dudes.
That's their business, and if you don't want them, fuck off.
Yeah, see, if you get into a relationship with a man, your past is actually his business. Just like a man's future is your business. Okay, I don't expect women to get in relationships with men and not at all consider if the guy's stable at all, or if, you know, they're in a position to have a family or whatever the case may be. No, you should consider things about your partner, guys. And one of the things that men consider is, has the girl that he's considering committing to been with a whole bunch of dudes before him? Because that's not just, oh, it's her business, it's in the past. The past is highly relevant. That's like me saying, you know what, guys, I shouldn't go to jail for this behavior that I did because, you know what, it happened more than 24 hours ago and I just don't feel like it's the court's business. Like, what kind of logic is that?
But recently I've been seeing a lot of for the streets comments on just women being confident.
Yeah, no, see, this is where you're getting it mixed up. Women, when guys come along and they say a girl is for the streets, it has nothing to do with her confidence, okay? You can be a calm, cool, collected, confident woman. Nobody will bat an eye, okay? The reason why people are saying that you and your friends are for the streets is not because of your quote-unquote confidence.
And let me just say, y'all want us to be for the streets because y'all can't fucking handle us.
And there it is, right? Y'all can't handle us. Y'all just can't handle us. Men just don't want the confidence, guys. No, they don't want the headache. They don't want the problems. You see, these girls who reach like 30 years of age, okay, and they still don't have a relationship, these women come with an incredible amount of baggage. And people will often say, well, isn't it the same for men? No. And the reason why it's not the same for men, guys, is because a lot of times it takes a man a good amount of years to even become attractive to women in the first place. Women can just wake up at the age of 18, and as long as they haven't had an obscene amount of McDonald's and they have had a bath, they can go out there and find somebody. The thing that keeps women single is their attitudes and their standards, guys. And this is why all this brainwashing is so effective at just ruining society, because people go out here and tell women, you know what, you're the queen, you should never settle, you can get that guy, even though realistically they have no chance of getting the guy that they really want.
You would rather say that we're a hoe than acknowledge that we're winning.
Yeah, we'll see who's winning when you're 35 and you're alone with cats and dudes are out here making bread, making absolute bank. That's the funny thing, guys, because when men realize this, a lot of guys, they come to the realization like, you know what? I'm just going to focus on myself. I'm going to get my cash up. Maybe I'll have fun with girls here and there. But you know what? Commitment's out of the picture. Marriage is out of the picture. Okay, and it's funny, right? Because it's not the men who lose at the end of the day. It's actually the women who lose. Womanism, this whole strong and empowered crap, it's not the men who lose at the end. Men can have kids for longer than women can, guys, and a lot of men will go out there and rather than party and sleep with strangers and think it's empowering, a lot of dudes will actually go out there and get on their grind and realize that life is a lot better when you're doing productive things for yourself rather than bouncing from romantic partner to romantic partner.
I can wear whatever the fuck I want and you still ain't getting shit. My belly button can be out and your dick still isn't in this pussy, so you're...
Somehow, I don't think that that's a great loss. Like, I really don't.
Your point is, am I really for the streets or are you just upset?
No, you're really for the streets. Yo guys, it's Taylor here. Just want to say thank you if you made it to the end of today's episode. Before you go, remember to subscribe to our other Fiend Gang members. Their channels will be linked in the video description. Our newest member is Detective Warg, so make sure that you go and show him some love. He's putting out daily content for you guys. Also, one of the characters I use and also a lot of our thumbnail artwork is done by an artist called The Gecko Ninja. He's absolutely fantastic, and his socials are going to be linked in the video description as well if you want to commission him for some amazing art. Otherwise, take it easy, gents, and I will see you all in the next episode. Peace.